Hopefully the music is not too loud. Oh, hi! Hello, hello. Hi, Black TP. Hi, Penku. Hi, THME. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday, right? Today's Tuesday. Yeah. I'll once again work until Weeb Wednesday starts tomorrow, so we'll be a little late. No worries. I made it a little bit later than normal because some people have been requesting. I think I need to restart VC. Hang on one second. Oh my god. Hey, I'm trying to restart VC so that my mouth will actually track. Oh my god. The 3D model is revived. Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened. It just kind of like randomly started working again. Okay, wait, hello. Tracking, please. Okay, I think we're good. We're good, we're good. Early to the Kai stream. Hi, Nochu. Who waterboarded you? Yeah, that's my drink water redeem. It used to be more expensive because of what it does, but then nobody was using it, so I made it cheaper again. No way, it's Kaibrii, the famous streamer Kaibrii who streams on Twitch TV. I languished. It's me, your second favorite person, other than Bladwee. Wow. Hi, Tom. Where's the blurb? Where's the blurb? How am I supposed to know that you're here unless you, I hear the words penis, 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 penis. What's up? What's up? Um, Today the plan, like the title says, is to play Doki Doki Literature Club for the very first time. I've never played it. I've never really like had it spoiled for me, so I don't know anything that happens. It'll be like a completely fresh playthrough. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god, wait. It's not working again. Why not? It's not showing up in the history. I'm not, no, no scam. I got on call with Penku the other night, or was it last night? I don't remember. And we went over it and we fixed it. I'ma just manually copy and paste it.
Speaking of penis, come underscore, 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 come underscore,
Wait, you shouldn't
come
get.
underscore, come underscore, come underscore, come
Do I
underscore,
not have blurb
come
set up in
underscore,
this
come
scene?
underscore, come underscore, come
Hang on a
underscore,
second. I'll
come
just fix that
underscore.
right now because I thought that that's what I did. I put HUD effects in all of the scenes. I thought that I put blurb in all of the scenes too. I'm just a noob streamer apparently. Hang on. Copy. Uh, Paste. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I'll cash app you your money back. Should trim your armor at GE. Oh my gosh. 8 more 99s until max. Let's go. More motivation to PK your hardcore. Oh no. You better give me those 8 cents. Yeah. I'll make sure to get that to you right away. Is it playing the same song over again? Heck. I think I'm gonna turn the music off anyway for Doki Doki because it'll probably have its own music, right? Yeah, so here, let me just open the game real quick. Now that we've talked a little bit, let me see. Everything should be set up. Phone doesn't do HUD effects? Wait, what do you mean? I've scammed myself. Oh, no. Oh no. Okay, hang on one sec. Let me switch scenes. I just realized that was a cat on your head. I thought it was a Russian floof hat or something. That's what Caleb said. He literally thought. He's Maxwell. Yeah, I've been messing around with the Warudo props.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
Oh my gosh, I've been messing around with the props. They have a lot of stuff. It just takes a lot of big brain to actually like get it all set up, so I'm not good at that. But yeah, let's go. Doki Doki Literature Club first time. Let me turn off the music too, real quick. Hopefully it doesn't get too boring and awkward with the music off, but we'll see. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Penku, thank you for stopping in. Small Drizzle, like all the people who aren't normally here all the time, thanks for stopping in. And thank you for everybody who is normally here as well. Fucking Languish, 7 consecutive streams is crazy, crazy. PM'd you a great idea? Okay, I'll look at it. Hang on one sec. I'm semi here. I'm working right now, so in and out. No worries. I appreciate all of you, the lurkers and everything. I just wanted to point out that like people who aren't normally here, you know. Currently 6, so I'm just chilling. I mainly came in to collect me points. Oh man, 3 water redeems. Okay, let me actually like fulfill those. I always just laugh when that happens and I don't actually drink water, so hang on.
You gotta take a chug.
I know, I got a big chug. Ad time. Okie dokie. I'll wait until the ad is over to start officially. Even though I'm pretty sure that the beginning will be pretty slow. Yeah, feel better soon, Pinku. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow this morning. It's not morning, it's actually technically afternoon, but you know how it is. Figured out how to do my walk-in for Blurp. Wait, you did? Do you have to set it? Do you know? But I need my computer. True. Okay, is everybody back from break? Also, you probably didn't hear me, Pinku, but I hope you feel better too. What is this game? Kai Kai. It's a like a visual novel type game. It's just like a story. Yeah, of course. Okay, so now that everybody's back from the break, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. So be warned right now. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit this link. Not safe for work. We're all aiming for 100 consecutive streams. Oh my goodness. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. We all agree. Alright, how is the music volume in comparison to my voice right now? If it's even playing, hang on. Where is it? Is it not playing? It's pretty quiet. Let me find it real quick, hang on.
雪花飘飘，北风萧萧，天地一片苍茫。
How are you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm glad that my model started randomly working again out of nowhere. Hang on one sec, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out where the fucking Doki Doki audio is, because I don't see it on here right now. Why is it saying amnesia audio? Hang on one sec, I'll be right back. I'd say the music is on par, if not louder than you. It is playing? That's so weird, because I can't find it in my, like, audio sources, so I couldn't even change it on here if I wanted to. But as long as it's not too loud. But yeah, I'm doing good. How are you doing, No Chew? I'm glad that you're having a slow day at work, or I mean, if that is a good thing for you. I don't know if you like a little bit of a fast-paced environment. Did you manage to get the Vorkath shards for the Porter effect? I did not. I haven't really been playing RuneScape. Is the event over already? Did I break this? It still hasn't been working. I had to, like, manually copy and paste it just now, and I don't know why. But yeah. It's over in 5 days. Okay, I got it then. I got it. It'll be okay. Is this the game audio right here? Is it saying that amnesia is Doki Doki? Like, did the volume just get even quieter? Bump, bum, 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 bum. I did just update it, which might have broke things. I don't know if it prompted you to update it. So yeah, I did update it, and when I updated it, it didn't do the, like, it didn't ask for any, like, thing, and then I don't think it even actually did it. It was really weird. I was actually thinking I need to message you afterwards. It did get quieter. Okay, so for some reason it's just reading as amnesia even though it's not. So I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm alright with that. Let's start the game now. So we'll do, maybe we'll check the settings really quick. Kind of want to turn this down a little bit for myself. Okay, hopefully that's good. Constant problems. I'm the queen VTuber of technical problems. Please enter your name. Have you played Doki Doki Literature Club before? I have not. It's my very first time. I don't know anything about it. Should I just be Kaibrii? VTuber scuff will never go away. Oh no. I was hoping that someday someday I'll become proficient enough. Hey! Oh no! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Technical problem should be the stream category. Oh no. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha. I'm not a voice actress, so I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Kaibrii. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. What the heck? Fine, fine. She's like, oh yeah, that's totally reasonable. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Crazy to think this game is 6 years old. I literally, I have a hacked 3DS, and I have this game on that 3DS, but I've never actually played it, along with most of the games that I have on that DS. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kaibrii, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. Everyone should play Doki Doki Literature Club once, it's so good. I'm excited then. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sorry, I'm a terrible reader sometimes. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Uh-oh. That feels targeted. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
I'm not a weeb!
Tom? Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Aww. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! I'm trying my best here, I'm not a voice actress. Let's go! Okay, anyway. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh man. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here, not the new club member. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I don't have a different voice for all of the characters, you know, but I'm not at that level. Kind of nice and relaxing to listen to. I appreciate that, TP. Thank you, thank you.
Who's a filthy weeb? You're a filthy weeb.
Saori always say nice things about you. Always says nice things about you. Can I not fucking read? Seriously? You brought a boy? Wait, I'm a boy?
You didn't realize that?
Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Kaibrii. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Welcome to our club. Welcome to our club. Welcome, Squidward. Welcome, Squidward. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. Oh, so main character is a guy. Yeah, Kaibrii is a guy in this situation. Kai bro. Yeah, let's go. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Saori. We can just ignore her when she gets moody. Saori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Kai bro. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smallest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Saori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika? Is that right? That's right. Is it Monika? It's great to see you again, Kaibrii. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Doki doki. You too, Monika. Come sit down, Kaibrii. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Saori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Saori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Saori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? I've never played this game. Mostly because I hate reading. I hate reading too. It's a little bit difficult for me, but I figured I own it and I've never... it's free, right? Isn't it? I had it in my Steam list and I was like, I might as well just play it. First time, it's been out for so long. Ta-da! I've heard things about it, but never actually got into it. Like I said, I have it on my DS, but I've never actually played it. Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Yeah, the whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Saori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Saori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. Thank you for the peepo throw, Nochu. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Seryu, thanks for the Pokeball throw. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. How are you doing, Ryu? This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Thank you so much for the lurk, Saryu. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Made them for you or anything. Wow. I called it. Just woke up, gonna make breakfast, but I'm doing well since I woke up. I suppose. See you in a bit. Alright. Sounds good. See you in a bit. I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. Aw, man. But not for you know, you, dummy. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Pro voice actress. Oh yeah. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I think I just read that last line completely wrong. Oop. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I at least enjoy tea. Blech. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. It's good. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Enthusiasm. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Kaibrii, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. That's me. Something about pink-haired anime girls, I guess. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. It's an odd thing to do. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Me too, girl. Psychological thriller is my favorite genre of anime. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Oh. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Was that Caleb chuckling in the back? Yeah, he'd be laughing at me. I'm surprised the mic picked it up. It's okay. You guys can laugh. It's funny. The real horror. I have supersonic hearing. Oh my gosh. It's no chew. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Stop laughing at me! Fuck off! I'm...
You caught me off guard, like what?
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Wow. Poems are pog. Poems are pog. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Wow. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Blah, 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 blah. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. I'm so sorry if this is unpleasant to listen to with me being all choppy and stuff. It's practice though. I'll get better as the game goes on. Isn't that right, Kaibrii? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. It's good. I just want to be more fluent. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare at me with dejected eyes. Oh no. But wow, you're not joining? Why? I don't have any choices. I don't know if, like, do I get choices eventually? I'm sorry, I thought... Kaibrii. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Join for the titties! One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I'm just kidding! Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you... If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. I gotta go, I'll be back in a bit. Okie dokie, Black TP. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kaibrii, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Kaibrii, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. What the fuck? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Holy shit. I don't really know. Okay, hang on. Let's look at all of these and think for a second. Let's do sparkle. That word speaks to me. Sparkle. Strawberry. I'm not really doing this with like a specific character in mind. I'm more just like picking whatever one I like, I guess. Starscape. Kawaii. Oh, sorry, THME. Gotta go with pink. It would be against my nature to not choose pink. Games. Silly. Cheeks. It's your poem, you write it. Email is just the ideal one to choose. Is it? Vanilla, frightening, broken questions, summer, holiday, tragedy, graveyards, suicide, excitement. let's do vanilla. Bump, 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 bump. Let's do Doki Doki. Sweet. Clumsy. Pout. Anime. I'm just picking the first one that I like. Amazing. Dream. Sing. Bunny. Fantasy. And poof. I almost chose lazy, but I did not. Hi again, Kaibrii. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Whoever jumps, it's their word if you didn't see. Oh, I did not. I didn't even notice. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Wait, so then, like, which one jumped the most then? I wasn't even looking. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kaibrii. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. I think, the pink-haired girl did. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club. Join any club this year. And last year, too. Natsuki, oh no. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Agreed. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Kaibrii always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Kaibrii can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Aw. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Excuse me. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I heard Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. That's such a true statement. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curiously, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, and then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Kaibrii. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact... Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Blah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of girls, or about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice-of-life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Is this foreshadowing? That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. Okay. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. Oh my goodness. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's good at it, so who am I to judge? We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Kali, stop pushing against my chair, bitch. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Ah, yeah, but... Monika just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. Honestly, that was me when I would let my friends borrow my manga. I'm like, barely open the cover so that it doesn't get bent, okay? Okay, and they're like, you're crazy. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first?
Choice.
Yuri is the shy girl with the darker hair.
Who's the one that was like just said, oh,
Natsuki's my best friend because she's weeb. Yeah,
sick.
that's the annoying girl. The one that, like, we're friends and we walk home together after school. The, like, I don't know, good at everything girl. Like, we were in a class together or something. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Sayori is cute. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna go with Natsuki. This is my very first playthrough. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Stop! Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel more comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I wouldn't be more comfortable sharing, or I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Irk. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ugh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you've never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she really liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Or fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What? I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I almost said world play. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it a fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. It made me laugh, so... So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Hi, Espen! Welcome in, welcome in. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. What are you pointing at? I know you like that one. Yuri is Caleb's favorite. I think the most noticeable... Oh, wait. I did read that one already. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. How are you doing today, Espen? The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Sleepy? I feel you, me too. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Food acquired, time to watch Stinky. Welcome back, Ryu. Woke up a bit early, unable to fall back asleep. Well, maybe this visual novel will put you back to sleep. We're having a bit of a slow start, but I know that it'll start picking up in a little bit. Okay, wait, so it might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny to hear. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yuri, best girl. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's really pretty, actually.
Goosebumps.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really
Why
glad
you
you like
bullying
it. Aspen. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kaibrii. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Should have said you spent time ruminating on it because of the depth -5 is. Oh no. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, let's show it to Sayori now. This is a good poem, Kaibrii. Are you sure it's your first time? What was that? What the heck? No way, Espen! Are you serious? You sent me a pizza? Thank you so much! Oh my gosh! That's the first time that anybody's actually ever sent me something. Thank you so much, so much. Oh my gosh! Yeah, pizza! Sending someone a pineapple pizza is a war crime? No! I'm so excited! I haven't had pineapple pizza in so long. Yeah! Thank you so much, Espen. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. I love pineapple pizza. Me too. It's my favorite kind of pizza. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. I don't even know, like, I have to, like, figure out how to check on that. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh. I'm in like shock right now. I don't know.
Track the pizza.
That was so nice. Treat stream. Okay, it just says that it's on the way. Interesting. I guess we'll see in a little bit if they find it okay. Oh man. My favorite is very special. Mix 6 ingredients of your choice: pineapple, pepperoni, bacon, taco spice, mincemeat, tomato, and extra cheese. That sounds really good, actually.
Sounds like a taco pizza.
A taco pizza sounds good as fuck. I would eat it. Oh my goodness. Yay! That just made my whole day. Like, oh my gosh. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. Mine is pepperoni, old world pepperoni, feta cheese, banana peppers. I'm not a spicy person. Aren't banana peppers kind of spicy? But that's why it impressed me. I would try it. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Well, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. That reminds me, banana and curry is great combo on pizza. Banana and curry needs to be in combination. That sounds spicy. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't really mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Kaibrii. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Wow. Curry isn't spicy? I thought it was. They're very tangy. I need to try some new things, apparently.
You're so skeptical.
I am skeptical, just a little bit.
You're like, nah.
Well, I was skeptical. Somebody was telling me, I think it, I don't remember. I don't remember who it was specifically. It might have been THME, but it was like about lettuce pizza or something. Maybe not. I don't know.
Lettuce? Oh yeah, yeah. But it was
Like iceberg lettuce
yeah,
pizza.
iceberg lettuce, but it is lettuce.
Pickled banana peppers are less spicy than peppercorn. Southeast Asian curry is spicy. Japanese curry is sweet.
Indian curry.
And then Indian curry is spicy.
That's-
Some curry has chocolate in it to make it bitter and a tiny bit sweet. Is a very, very broad dish. That sounds interesting.
Make some curry with all them.
We should try it.
They got curry stuff in there.
Just never try shrimp pizza. I tried once, was way too much salt. Dang. I didn't even know that they had shrimp pizza. I mean, they have anchovy pizza, so it's not surprising, but yeah, Indian is spicy. I want to try curry. I also want to try, kimchi, but, I know that that is also supposed to be, like, spicy. It's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. What?
So what is your motive here?
I don't know.
Trying to get laid? What's
No. They're high schoolers. I made a joke about it earlier, but no. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Iceberg lettuce pizza is top tier. I was pretty sure that it was you that said that. We'll see about that. It adds good greens and thickness to the pizza.
This is hot lettuce.
I don't think it's hot lettuce.
It's not hot lettuce.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Your both.
Me. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Without excess meat, cheese, or anything else. I've had Caesar salad pizza, which had lettuce on it. The lettuce is hot a lot of the time, sadly. It's the kind you need to find the right place and you gotta eat it there, not take it home. Yeah, you gotta eat that shit fresh.
I don't even remember the last time we ate a pizza at a place.
It's not just lettuce, it's like adding just some salad on the pizza, sometimes with cucumber, tomato, and others, and sometimes without. I love cucumbers. Sometimes, like, I'll get, like, this, like, chicken tender, like, sub sandwich, and I put cucumbers and lettuce and tomato on it. It's so good. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Same. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Right. Show Monica our poem last. Hi, Kaibrii. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kaibrii. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Kaibrii. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Are you laughing at me, Espen? Are you laughing at my voice acting skills? If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. Nah. Okay. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through, so I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the sparkle oh, that says spackle. The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. How do you say that? Retinas? Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It feels very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I probably did it completely wrong. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, she's a I love you guys type of drunk. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. The same could be said about art, honestly. Oof. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I get. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Kaibrii did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Fuck Natsuki, she's too mean. She's a tsundere. Which I haven't yet. And Kaibrii liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Fuck tsunderes. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kaibrii appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kaibrii started showing up. What the... Oh no. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Kaibrii! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making her poems all convoluted? For no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Kaibrii. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Kaibrii? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh my fuck. So, of course, that's going to be... Shit.
We all know who's in the right.
I almost want to choose this option.
That just means you don't want either of them. Yuri.
Okay, we'll choose Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Ugh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Took longer than expected, but I'm back. Welcome back, TP. Welcome. You didn't miss too much. They just got into like a bit of a fight. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk. It helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all of your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. Posture check? You're right. Let me sit up a little bit.
At your feet.
I'm trying. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that?
Oh.
You handled it as well as anyone could. Thank you for the drink water redeem. I'll do that right now. Gotta stay hydrated. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Kaibrii. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did Natsuki say? A whole big treat?
Give her some of this deer jerky.
Okay. Caleb's giving her deer jerky. I don't have a collie cam set up right now because the sun's not out, so she's not, like, laying in her spot, but
Puppies?
you'll have to trust that she's getting the jerky.
Give me a paw. Other paw. Give me the other paw.
Well, never mind that. Thank you for the redeem, Seiryu. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure Akali does too. I'm gonna make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. I could go for some tea right now. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. I gave my bozo a pumpkin dog treat I made with leftovers on Thanksgiving. Ooh, that sounds like a good, like, healthy treat. Kaibrii, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. Pumpkin is supposed to be really good for dog stomachs. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Kaibrii, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time that I've seen them fight like that. Kaibrii has got that riz. I promise they're both wonderful people. I don't want Natsuki to hate me, but she was being out of line, honestly. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Kaibrii, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to this kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go. Okay, the next one. So apparently whichever one... I like fantasy. So should I be trying to go for specific ones, or should I just do what I have been doing and pick like whatever word jumps out at me?
I just say whatever jumped out. Fantasy, play,
Hop jumps out at me.
see hop.
Cause it doesn't it doesn't even actually make a poem. It's just like what words you associate with which girl. So it's like you would use big like words for her probably, and then like twirl. Games. Oh man. Strawberry. See, I just accidentally, like, it's just all the words that I like, she also likes, so... Well, I'm gonna go get wet. You off to shower, Espen? Okie dokie. Well, I appreciate you stopping in so much, and thank you so much for the pizza. I'll have to let you know. I'm still waiting to see if it arrives or not, but yeah. Have a good shower. Thank you so much. Again, thank you. You are the best. Espen is my very first subscriber. Very special. Okay. Fluffy. Pink. Doki Doki.
Sparkle.
Sparkle? That was hers.
Marshmallow.
Melody. Dream.
Shame.
Adventure. Kawaii. Poof. Precious. Animate. Daydream. Let's do cheeks. Yeah. And then bunny. Oh, and then Let's just giggle. Espen is the first of many Chads, yes. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Kaibrii. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. No way, it's famous Twitch stream Kaibrii. Hi, Linglish. Hello. This is my voice acting audition. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open, and then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. Blah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Kaibrii to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean it that... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ooh, that's a shitty excuse. Haha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Foreshadowing? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Blah, 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 blah. Homina. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plap. Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Oomph. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Hi, J Flash. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh god, here we go. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Very realistic voice acting.
Shut up!
That's what you would have said.
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Caleb's over here judging the fuck out of me. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the classroom. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular, after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Everyone in this game sounds just like Kaibrii. Yeah, they're all voiced by me in the same voice, because I can't do different voices. That would be way too cringe. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. After all. That was the wrong tone. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Blah, blah, blah. Ahaha. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. Ah, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Kaibrii. Monika smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ah, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I don't know how to say that word, I'm so sorry. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way over to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. Ah, the chapter ended when Minori and Alice found... Monika! Natsuki's voice resonates from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Ah, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop. Oh no, trying, I'm assuming, to reach it, whatever. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I accidentally clicked forward. I don't know how to go back.
Press back.
Oh wait, there's history. Trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. There we go. I'm moving all of these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're really pretty to look at. They're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Ah, Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. Oops. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Kya! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah-wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. I know what I'm doing, the classic thing to say when you don't know what you're doing, exactly. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Ah. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Ush. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Aha, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wah! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting there doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt? Gah! I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Hup! Natsuki wraps her arms around the the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Ugh, heavy. Hey, Kaibrii. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my mind. Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Kya! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ugh. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Gross! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything okay over there?
Jesus Christ.
I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. She seems like she was actually trying to kill her.
Yeah, right. Like Monica.
It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't! Somehow it's impossible for me to explain the whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. So mean, she is. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! I look down. Natsuki kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. I can't make a sobbing sound, so... Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. You should have just sobbed for it. I can't. I don't know how to make a sob sound.
Just read the direct sob. Yeah.
I'm just... having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. Stay true to the acting, learn to cry on the spot. I am not an actress. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us and I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright. That should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. But what? Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? What do you think, chat? Somebody tell me who I should show my poem to first.
You know what I would say?
The options are all the same. We could do it in the same order that we did it last time, or Monika first. Hi again, Kaibrii.
Second one. Thanks.
How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. It's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must really like her writing style. Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. I guess that means you're not as much of a fan of Yuri's poems then. I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism, or Sayori's way of expressing happiness and sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless... What?
Symphony.
That is not symphony.
Oh. Cacophony? Oh, sorry.
Cacophony
Cursive.
of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless... Wow.
You're just gonna get more and more on him. As you get further, I'm just guessing.
Load me.
Save me.
Speaking of pizza, I wonder... I'm curious. I think I have to check like Grubhub or something,
Is that
actually.
what it orders to?
Yeah.
Do they know to call it?
Should...
Well, it looks like it.
Hang on, let me check. I have to check Google Chrome real quick, because it's not signed in on this one. Oopsie. 1 second. Okay, it's still not signed in. I guess, I don't know. I guess I'll just look at it later. What if it never comes?
It'll come somewhere.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen.
Probably safe right now.
Wait, is this tip even about writing?
Let's go ahead and consider the nice lady.
Is that it? Is it done saving? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Okay. Thanks for listening.
That was direct.
Who should I show my poem to next?
Remember, you have to snap after every poem.
No, I'm not gonna snap after every
No, I'll
poem.
snap.
Okay, yeah, you add the snap,
I'll
snapping
do the
effects.
sound effect.
Who next? Okay, we'll go with Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Kaibrii. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. Damn, she wants you for real. That's why you're #1. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic, I can't read that. Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Wow. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. So deep. That was very deep. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. DDLC is so fun to watch after playing it before. Really? I'm glad that it is. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. I have now gained status effect clean. I'm glad that you're clean now, Espen. Good job. Welcome back. It's those sorts of things I've usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Kaibrii? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's different sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Aw. Alright, which one? Sayori? Natsuki last.
I like your poem the best.
Yeah. Ooh! I like this one, Kaibrii. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
I can imagine somewhere in there you talk about anime in your poem.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Perfect evening pizza and Kaibrii stream.
Where's our...
I'm scared that I'm gonna miss it. I don't want to like keep you guys like waiting while I keep checking random things, hoping that I can check on where it is. But let's try this one. Grubhub. There's no way that it's on Firefox, is it?
I'm starting to use Firefox.
Grubhub. I don't remember my login. Hang on 1 second. Continue with Google. Is this it? No, I don't think it is.
Go back to the Google Messages site.
Grubhub. I just need to remember what my password is. I don't recognize that login. Let me reset my password. Sorry for the unexpected little break. I just want to make sure that this actually shows up. Bum, 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 bum. Last time I gave someone pizza, they left it by the door and streamer didn't see the text they got on their phone, so just sat outside for 11 hours? Oh no. Okay, hang on. Maybe I should check my door.
No, I haven't heard anybody walk up.
You haven't heard anybody walk up? What if they didn't even knock and they just set it
I
down?
can hear
though?
the footsteps come up to the door.
Okay, Caleb's gonna check the door, make sure. No pizza? Aw, man. Is there only pineapple pizza, nothing else? So I have to like preset the options. So I make like a Grubhub account and then I put on stuff that I would normally order for myself, but then like just label them for you guys, and then you guys would pick based off of my description and send it, and that's kind of how it works. Remove the cooldown on the pizza delivery, pizza donation spam. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't want you guys to spam pizza delivery if it doesn't even show up as the thing. I'm scared. I don't want y'all to get scammed. And I want my pizza. I'm hungry.
try with the other?
It's yeah, I tried, but I'm okay. Email sent. Let's check my spam folder. See, but I don't know if it was on that email or not. So
Your other one now.
we had 30 pizzas for Kaibrii. Oh my gosh, that would be insane. Only living with food chat buys me. That would be crazy. The music getting majorly annoying. I've heard it so much. My bad. I wanted to stay on for like. Oh wait, Thomas is approaching.
Click on the text.
Hang on.
Might have a link.
I don't want it to pick up shit on my microphone. Your dasher has picked up your order. The order should arrive at 1:10 p.m. It's 2:10. It says Thomas is approaching with your order from Papa John's, and your dasher will hand the order to you.
That was at 2:10 that I said that, so just wait. It probably means it was about to approach. The time changed.
At 2:10?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope so. Here, wait, can you keep this on you and
Yeah,
like...
I'll monitor it.
Okay. I don't want to miss my pizza. Alright, let's continue with the game now. Slowly shaves away my brain matter. I'm sorry. You're calling? You answer? Thank you.
Cool.
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people.
Oh, hi.
You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a bit of both. A little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. Sorry, Caleb is like directing the person to our apartment. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Wow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Kaibrii. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. Excuse me. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Hang on one second. I'm gonna mute myself real quick because I'm feeling sus. He's talking to them on the phone. I don't want to accidentally have a situation. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take like a 1-minute break. I appreciate you guys sticking around. Sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, never mind. I think he stepped into the other room. Oh, thank you guys for all the people in Pokeball throws. Thanks. Where was I? My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. That part she took off her scalp, that part. Thank you for the head pat, Espen. Thank you, thank you. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. And in they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Uh-oh. That's how you take the scalp off if you rub the scalp hard enough? Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Everything good? You don't know?
He's an old timer, and he's having a little bit of trouble. He had the wrong address or something. You gotta let me look at that.
Careful.
No, I'm not gonna say.
Okay, I'm
you
just
gotta let me
saying.
look at that when you're done with stream today.
I don't have... Wait, have you look at what?
The whatever you Grubhub, DoorDash, whatever it's called me for DoorDash.
Oh, okay.
So
Really good poem? That was a good poem. Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Sayori is on screen. Hi, I like chairs. Welcome in, welcome in. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Kaibrii is on screen, Pog. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I'm familiar with this feeling, Sayori. I feel you on that. I wonder if this is one of those times? Breakfast time? What's for breakfast, Espen? But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, we gotta show Natsuki next. What?
it's 15 hours away.
That is not true. There's no way.
I just looked at the account. If it has the right like directions, that's the address. So I don't know if this thing will be coming.
Oh no!
I don't know what happened with that. He's in Pennsylvania or something.
What?
I tried to tell him like the state and all this, and he's just like an old timer, so I don't know if he was getting it.
How did that happen though? Oh no! Oh my goodness. Wait, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get signed into my Grubhub account. Thank you so much for the follow, I like chairs. It's DoorDash? Okay, well, I don't know.
I have the account right. I pull up the website, so I'm not sure.
Does it say what, like, who signed in? Oh no, I'm scared. Food, don't know yet. Only legendary streamers play DDLC, so you're an amazing streamer. Thank you so much. This is my first time. I don't know anything about it. Nothing's been spoiled yet, so 71 followers until 12-hour cosplay stream. Let's go. We're making significant progress. Hell yeah. Thank you to everybody who's followed me today. Whoever spoils rots in hell. What? Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good, it's really good, okay? There, I said it. Caleb's trying to figure out the situation with the pizza. I may or may not have put in the wrong address. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. Impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans... I was making sure I said that right. Vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Oh man. She's gotta poop. Hey, Kaibrii. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first, I just thought you liked her writing style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean... Not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? Who's your favorite? I love Yuri, in my opinion. She's my wifey. If I had to choose, like, as in, like, a romantic partner, I feel like Yuri is the best. I like how shy she is and stuff, but, Natsuki is just the most like me, likes the most stuff that I like, and so, yeah. It's a toss-up between those two characters. In fact, oh yeah, I already read that part. That's already well-established fact. I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Gotta go, some friends want to play games. Have a good stream. Good luck with pizza. Thank you so much, Black TP. I really appreciate you being here. I hope you have a good time with your friends. Thank you. Are you sure you're not cheating, Kaibrii? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. Ugh! You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? See, it's like she is into the same things that I'm into, but her personality is really shit, so... You have a bad habit of doing that. She literally, it seems like she's wanting to start all of the problems. But Kaibrii wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? What?
Thomas is in Mississippi.
Oh no, not Mississippi.
You're and I'm in Mississippi.
What the
heck?
Wait, so can you fix it or no?
I mean, it's his pizza now.
It's his pizza
I mean,
now?
he's not going to drive it.
I know, but I mean, can you...
I can if
try
I can
and
get
have
into
it...
your account, I can maybe.
Can you do it on here? I thought that it was signed into the account when you click on the profile thing.
It's just like a status window in there. It's not actually signed.
Oh no. I mean, you know what my password is.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be able to be reset.
How do you know?
Because we the wrong address is not grounds for them to resend it for free. I might be able to pay for the resend, which I will if you want me to from the Papa John's around here, but
I mean, I just don't want them to be scammed. I don't
No,
know
they
how
can't be
the wrong
scammed.
address got put in. I'm so sad. No. Ugh. Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Kaibrii is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. Oh. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, or wiggly? Hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start liking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world would be better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Dang. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And if it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel so insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Ugh. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Is this the next day? Should I save? I'm gonna save over top of this one. Save? No. Why not? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Why would you save? I just saved because I thought that it was the start of a new day, but it's not yet. Why do you care if I save? Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Imagine saving. It literally told me to save, so I'm gonna do it. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Just pick and deal with consequences of bad actions. The game says what it wants, it doesn't matter. Well, I'm still gonna save. I don't care. I'm gonna save anyway. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It's those reasons that we are all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club's seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Fly They Fly. The Way They Fly. The Fly They Fly. Oops. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper behind her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quickly walks over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances to each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Hehe. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come off as Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Anything?
Tom was telling me. Corporate told him that he had to call me to confirm that I'm canceling the order and all this stuff. I just apologize.
Okay.
Get into
Okay, I guess I'll just look into it after stream. Good job, Sayori. Even Kaibrii liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Kaibrii. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Kaibrii lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. Thank you so much for the follow, Suno! Welcome in, welcome in. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. 70 follows not far anymore. Yeah, let's go. 70 more follows for the cosplay stream. 12-hour cosplay stream. Getting pizza.
Do you want? I'm asking.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna figure out how to get it resent anyway.
Poor Tom's driving all around Mississippi looking
Doki
for-
Doki Literature Club gets them followers fast. I think it's only because it's my first playthrough and I don't know anything yet. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. True, DDLC is one of my favorites. I'm excited to get into it then, because like it's been pretty like slow starting so far, but I feel like it'll probably start picking up in a little bit here. It already started to like get a little fiery when they had that little fight. Natsuki takes a breath. I also remembered to check you out from Nochu's stream and saw you were live. Oh, I didn't know you were from Nochu's stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Were you the one that was into Persona? Sorry if I'm not remembering correctly. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. It does speed up a lot. Okay. I don't know, I'm probably not gonna finish it all in one sitting. I'll probably break it up into 2 different sessions. The only problem is I have no idea how to know how far into it I'll end up being. Oh no, not me, but no worries on that. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? Thank you, Suno. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Yeah. Oh no, my pineapples. I could put on whatever face you want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Kaibrii, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would walk home with Natsuki, or I would still walk home with Sayori. Why can't I walk home with both of you? Why not both? I'm gonna just say Natsuki. Oh no. She's gonna be upset with me. I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Oh, stop. Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in with such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? It's time to write another poem. I'm just gonna pick the first one that comes to mind all the time. So, fireflies first. Let's do flower. Kawaii. Clouds. Games. Doki Doki. Raindrops. Strawberry. Love. Silly. Cheeks. Daydream. Cheer. Comfort. Fun. Which of the girls have you been more partial to at this point? Mostly Natsuki, just because she has like the same like interests as me. Usually, like just because she's a fucking nerd. Giggle. I'm not like specifically going for anybody though. I'm just kind of playing. I'm just doing. Let's do Aura. And let's do anime. And then let's do Kitty. Last one, I'll do Pout. Natsuki is best girl, yes. Fair way to go about it, though. I don't know what to expect. And I don't want to, like, I don't know, like, change the way I am to try and get a specific girl, you know? I just want to pick whatever jumps out at me. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in, too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. This is a whole new day now, right? So remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not complaining about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Wait, one sec. I'm gonna turn my lights on. It's getting dark. I don't want my tracking to get all wonky. Because it's right in your name, Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. I was gonna say, what? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry way too much about me. You worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows a big smile. She's sad because I said that I wasn't gonna walk home with her. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Don't leave her hanging. I can't help it. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kaibrii, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kaibrii. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kaibrii. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than it has always been. You're so funny, Kaibrii. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk with her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do about it besides wait for Monika. Hey you. Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time, so... Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry about or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Spaghetti screws and meatballs? Hell yeah. Spaghetti. I haven't had spaghetti in a long time. Sounds good. I hope you enjoy that spaghetti. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her. Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then, in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then she would be the first person, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, let's hurry up and get started already. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, who should I show my poem to first, chat? I need a vote. I don't know if it, like, this part actually matters what order you go in, or if it's just like the illusion of free choice thing. Sayori? Okay. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, has the pizza arrived yet? So, Espen, I have to get a refund. Like, I have to cancel it because for some reason it was on the wrong address. It was in Mississippi when it shouldn't have been. I'm so sorry. Hopefully, I think that when they cancel it, it should refund your money back. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't. I'm so sorry about that. Like I said, I totally thought that it was set to the right address. As soon as I finish stream today, I'm gonna take a look at it. And if I need to, I can like send the money back to you or something. I'm so sorry. Better luck next time. Yeah, I definitely... It's just unfortunate. I must have, like... Maybe it was, like, one of those situations where you put in the address and it was, like, the same address but in a different state or something and I just didn't look at it properly, but... I'm so sorry, Espen. It was such a nice thing for you to do, too. Like, I was so excited. We ended up getting another pizza anyway, though, so... I feel really, really bad about all of that. You don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Kaibrii. Sayuri. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. You insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Aw, I feel bad. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Alright, who next? Monika? Hi, Kaibrii. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, so let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the problem I'm holding in my hands. Or the poem? I said problem, didn't I? I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there is also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if it shows in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But hand catches me between the thumb and a forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You're back? Welcome back, chairs. I like chairs. I'm not really sure how far we are right now, but I'm thinking that the next good stopping point, I'll probably break it, and then we'll do the next part another day.
People be here.
Hello back. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, let's do Yuri next, and we'll do Natsuki last again. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Kaibrii, but I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just, I feel like I kept trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Oh no. Yuri, that's a little... No. You don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you. With Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. You guys. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it seem in your head. Or sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it, that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked? Yuri? What am I saying? They're all starting to get sad. I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Thanks for the Pokeball throw. Alright, Natsuki last. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer, that's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki, what? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Well, what are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? It took me a while to figure it out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Kaibrii, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it. Before I pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Well, why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's focused on simple happiness that doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Ah, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her, but finally she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years.
ducks.
Oh my goodness. That startled me for a second. Espen. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, and set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Bonus ducks is always scary. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the messages later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. I see. I don't really have much to contribute here, since I didn't actually read Yuri's poem. You can really see her doing that too. Makes us write about a simple topic, then try to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ugh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh no. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Ah, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh? That's curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? And now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah, that may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stared at her desk in focus and start nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kaibrii, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Ah, is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Ah, I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Kaibrii may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Kaibrii to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Kaibrii to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Kaibrii, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Oh man, I'm not good at decisions. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Should I go check up on Sayori?
Still be sane.
Who's the least sane? I don't know. Yeah, let's go with Sayori. It's going to be with anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Oh no, they won't let me pick her. With Monika. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monika. Yay, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Monika, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Kaibrii was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monika. You're supposed to make the responsible decisions for the club. Monika, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? Well, what are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monika. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monika. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Kaibrii to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Okay, I'm picking Natsuki then. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys make it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree, eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. Oh, man. Making all the girls depressed one by one. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Kaibrii? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Ugh. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make this event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri's the only one surprised. Isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. The food is here! I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Pizza time! Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much, so you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Oh, jeez. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay. I'm gonna save there. And we're gonna end at that point, because pizza's here. It's pretty good timing. I say as Bradley comes in. Hi, Bradley. Oh, fuck me. It's literally like, I've been going for 3.5 hours now. I wanted to save it for 2 different sessions, so I'll be playing the rest of it, next week. Hang on 1 second. Let me just close the game real quick. But yeah, I just saved. I think that things are about to get pretty spicy, in the next coming, stream, so I'm excited. I appreciate you guys, all listening to me read really badly for 3.5 hours. How far have you gotten? Things are starting to, like, escalate. Like, you can tell that all the girls have problems with each other, and, like, their feelings get hurt if you choose one or the other or whatever, so, yeah, but I don't know how far I've gotten, because I'm not really sure what to expect, you know? I think we've done like 3 poems so far. How far did you get last time? I didn't play. I've never played this before. Natsuki is heading over? Yeah, that's what's happening at the moment. She's coming over to help with the, like, festival or whatever. I thought you played it for a bit and stopped or whatever. Oh, that was like a long time ago. Caleb and I tried to play it together and we didn't even get, like, to any part of the actual story. So this is my first actual time, like, knowing what happens. I think that we, like, passed the part that he and I got to way before.
I don't even think we read any poems.
I don't think we read any poems either. I don't know. I feel like we just, like, opened the game and then it just, I don't even know. We were just like, oh, let's go do something else or something. My chat isn't working again. I don't know why. Alright, let me just quickly see who is online to raid. I just sat down, had been one hell of a day. What had you so busy today? F for chat. Cooper? What about Cooper? Bum 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 bum. Let me see. Who's online? Who's online? Okay, I am gonna raid Siriu. Looks like they're playing Dark Souls 3 with mods. It looks like a fun time. He's been very sick, spent all day either at the vet with him or cleaning up his messes. Oh no! That's not good. I'm so sorry to hear that. Maybe he ate something bad or something? That sucks. Oh no. Give him a big ol' kiss for me, okay? I hope he feels better soon, man. That sucks. When Akali was sick last time, I sat right by her, like, cage and, like, literally slept on the ground next to her because I was so worried.
Oh, shit.
Alright, I'm gonna go before I let my pizza get too cold. I wanted to say thank you to Espen again for sending the pizza in the first place. Like, that was super duper duper nice of you. You didn't have to do that. I'm so sorry that it ended up this way. I'm gonna try and fix it, so hopefully that will never happen again. Like, I feel like nobody will ever send me a pizza ever again now because I fucked up. But I'll make it up to you somehow, I promise. But yeah, that was super duper duper nice. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get a pizza too. Hell yeah, pizza party. Let's go. Alright, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be streaming again on Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be playing RuneScape for a little bit. And I hope to see you guys there. Alright. I hope you all take care. Have a lovely rest of your day. And we're gonna be raiding Seryu. Alright. Bye! Thank you for stream. Thank you for being here, Langlish. Thank you, everybody. Thank you also, Suno, I Like Chairs, Sayori is cute, for the follows today. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I'm out. Bye!